Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about the update. It was not the most recent RC update, RC2 update, but it was the actual most recent Mini 4 Pro update. Seen a few things and I've noticed that the most recent update for the RC2 and the Mini 4 has not included the update to the drone. So we're going to talk about the good, we're going to talk about the bad, and I'm praying that the next update will fix what I'm about to show you. So don't like kind of finishing and starting with bad things, but it is what it is. So let's get into it. Okay, so I've got the drone on. We've got 12 satellites, so we're good, home point updated. So let's do a hand takeoff. If you want to know how to do this, I've got a example on my channel. So gonna have a look at that, but it's quite easy. Right, we're up. Let's get some. Right, we're up. So the first thing I've discovered, oh sorry, so let's get him centralized a little bit. So the first thing I've discovered is back of my head. It's not brilliant, but it's perfect for this example. So the first thing I discovered, let's hit record. Okay, so now I've got it up in the air, you can hear it buzzing away. So let's get into the first thing I've discovered. So if you scroll down to quick shots, it gives you a couple of options, but we're going to do rocket. So we'll hit rocket, it shows you on the screen. We know fully how that works. Okay, so we hit that, hit me, for example, and then we're just going to hit start. It'll go 30 meters up, you can see it on the screen. So you'll see it go up. Got to be careful, we've got a few birds here. And then as it's going up, a bit further, 24 meters. As soon as it hits 30 meters, it'll stop. And then return to home. Now watch it as it returns to home. It's slowly returning. Let it do its thing. And then, well, it's not done it. I'm quite surprised. So my drone's not done it. With some of the examples that I've seen, it's not done it. So let's give another one a go. I've seen on the most recent update of the drone, not the RC2, that there's been a few problems where the gimbals fly up. So as you'll see in the examples that you'll see on the screen now, the two ones I saw was rocket and orbit round, so going around in a circle, and then as soon as it's finished, camera goes flip straight up. Now that's not happened to me, so I think it's a problem with older Mini 4 Pros, let's say. But yeah, that's not happened to me. I have got something else to show you. So thankfully it's not the good, the bad, it's just the good. So let me show you this bit. So on the screen in the bottom corner you'll see your map, and it's quite easy to see there. You can switch between, but if you scroll across you'll come to then north, south, east, west, and then scroll again. You've now got cameras, which I've done like a quick shot, short if you like, of this, so you can see your different cameras, left and right and so forth. But if you press the wrong one, go fly. Wait for it to come on the screen again. If you keep your finger on it this time, you now can move it around. So in hindsight, they've updated it so the widgets will work on there now. So I have seen this on the Air 3S and upwards of drones. They're like kind of enterprise drones. So this is a really good feature. I'm going to have it on, and as you can see, you can float between the cameras. This is pretty good for when you're doing close around trees and stuff like that, houses. But like the obstacle avoidance is pretty good anyway. And I use FPV a lot, so you know I'm very much aware of my surroundings when I'm flying. So so that is it. So let's go cameras, and I love the little widget thing, and you can move it wherever you want. but you have to keep your finger on it. So you can't just move it willy-nilly. You actually have to put your finger on it for it to get a little bit bigger, so it knows you've touched it, and then move it around. So we'll do that again. Look, as you can see, you can move it around, and I think that is an amazing feature. I'm definitely going to keep it on the screen for future use. So I started at the beginning of this video, the good and the bad. I don't really like doing bad and good and bad. I like to do kind of a sandwich, good, bad, good. It's the way I've always been taught to do it, sort of thing, in my working career. So this is kind of the good, and the good. So the two problems I've noticed online is not happened to me. So the camera hasn't gone boom, flied up. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty happy, and I like this new widget feature. I don't know what they're going to do with this, but it's definitely something I've seen before in the enterprise stuff, and they've kind of brought it down to the Mini 4, so I don't know what they're going to do next with the Mini 4, but this is certainly something that I'm happy about. We've got people on the golf course. Let's take a little picture of that, actually. Kind of like that. So it's a bit dull today, not the best. Let's do some flying around, actually. Let's go up a bit higher, because golf balls can hurt drones. I know sometimes some of my jokes aren't funny, but they're funny. Funny to me anyway. Right, let's take a picture of the golf course. Okay, so if you're still watching this video, thanks. It's been a bit of a mishmash sort of video. I didn't know how it was going to go, because since I've updated the drone, I've not had it out. I'm due to do a paid work tomorrow, so I've brought it out. The hand takeoff, if you've seen it at the beginning, go and watch that. I've got a video on that, I'll put that in the link. But also what we're going to do is we're going to update the drone. As soon as we can bring it in, I'm going to show you how to update the drone remotely. So I've got a little mini tutorial on that, but I'm going to show you quickly at the end of this, so stay tuned. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've landed the drone now. As you can see, the cameras have now switched off on the screen, but I'll show you quickly as it's landed. It shows you around the camera. It's in red, so it's like obviously the obstacle avoidance is working. It was landing by my car, so it's detected that it weren't happy, but it's landed because it's not gonna cause it any harm. I've got it set on normal mode, as you can see in the top left there, and what that does is I've changed the settings so it will detect the obstacles there but won't do anything. I've only really got that when it's in cine mode, so it's got everything. So when I'm doing stuff around houses and stuff like that, you know, it will act against what I'm telling it to do. So anyway, so let's update this. So before we update this, digressing again, I do apologise. We need to first turn on the Wi-Fi to the phone. So I'll switch my Wi-Fi hotspot on my phone. It's quite chilly, so I'm alright having the drone sat there while I'm not flying. It will warm up, but I'm quite happy that it's there. So what I've done is I've turned the hotspot on my phone. We'll go there now and we'll have a look, see if it's connected. It should be looking at. I've turned it on and off a few times. There we go, connected to my phone, Mr. Beard. That's what I've got, man. I know it's a bit corny, but hey. Anyway, right, so we're connected. So what we need to do, we need to have a look for the update, and I know there's a new update, so you'll see that on the screen. So we'll go in there. We can already see that there's new DJI RC2 firmware available. It's 1200 megs. Now it should be pretty quick to download. Now while that's downloading, there's another way of doing this. So if you press on profile, you go into there, you go down to settings, and you can check for firmware update. It's still waiting to download it because I've already told it to do that. So if it doesn't automatically come up, press on there. If you get stuck with that, press on the about where it's the red dot is there, because it's telling me that it's updating. But if you press on that, then you can check for update. You press on there and then it'll tell you, like, there you go, there's a new update. So sorry, a bit closer. So now you just press on that update and it's currently downloading. So it's downloading through my phone. So if you're out and about doing your project where you're like, just been asked to do some work over something, I'm not 100% sure, you've checked your maps, but you're still not 100% sure, you need to make sure your drone's up to date. That's how to do it. It's literally that simple. I'm going to cut this, that's it, finished now, and then I'll put the last bit, if you're still interested, interested in seeing it actually starting to update. But if you've enjoyed this one, there's a couple more videos that YouTube is very nice. We'll put them on the screen now. But I'll see you on the next one. If you've enjoyed this, I do ramble a little bit. I do apologise, but try to keep it simple. But currently working on a new project with an RC car. So subscribe, because that's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, this is a pretty big update, 1200 megs. It's taking a bit of a while now, it's been a couple of minutes. Needs to hurry up, let's fast forward. Got somebody watching me playing golf and I'm pissing around trying to get this thing not to track my face. I wonder what he's thinking. So welcome back. We're at 76%. I've got the lights going funny, as you can see. I don't know if you can, it's trying to track my face, right? So as you can see, the lights are now going funny. So it's doing something with the remote. YouTube will put some more videos on here for you if you want to carry on watching some of my crazy stuff.